Howdy, y'all. Cowboy Johnny, and today we're gonna be playing the next game here, which is against FCS Southeast. Looks like
The stadium bathed in garnet. Hockey riding in on a cockaboose. 2001 blaring, and you know what's in store now. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Groupers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway.
kickoff game
On the run from
underway.
inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense takes the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last.
It's a running room. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. Crosses to 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Another first down.
The Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Quickly complete.
Touchdown.
He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kickoff, and now sending the defense out on the field.
25-yard line. The Groupers offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that
Get
will
the
hold
crowd
people
into
accountable,
it.
guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams Bryce alive on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to the ground.
First down.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys.
Another first down.
That's why those types of plays are successful.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Deep shot for the end zone.
Touchdown.
Gamecocks. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Kickoff and sending the defense back on the field for the second time.
Will start at the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Rushes on him.
Second.
Get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming.
Second
And he
again.
feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The groupers will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense.
Turning it on!
Touchdown.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. They'll send the back in motion. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside.
Oh, no. All right.
Take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Groupers.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He's got great speed.
There we go.
There he goes.
Touchdown.
It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them.
Gotta love that special teams.
80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Memphis. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So now it's second and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Wicks. Under fire.
Got him.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Groupers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, South Carolina.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Lining up to add another. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point.
My bad.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Find some fresh air. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
End of one.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And the groupers will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Through the defense. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field, on display right there, and it was just about a return for a touchdown. Unleashes one deep.
Touchdown.
Gamecocks. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll bring it back. And the returner is stopped. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Wicks. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The groupers line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll return it from around the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense.
Good job,
As
Faison.
an offense, knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quick pass on the fly motion. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this
First
offense
down.
find consequence.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. It's a reverse. There we go. Got some room headed to the goal line.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points. The proverbial rabbit out of the hat. Getting out of the Houdini-like locks. Calling reverse and trickeration. And it worked.
It does, and it's frustrating because defensively you're thinking run, 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 and you're playing aggressive, and on that backside, man, you got to stay home. You got to be alert. You got to do your job. When you don't, here comes the reverse. Here comes the touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. To the air, it's Wicks. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Got a man, it's Craig. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the groupers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The groupers will punt it away on fourth down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight.
Not a good punt.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Here we go. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Here we go. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with it. Oh, he's got some space.
Touchdown.
And he the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Wicks. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the group
2 minutes and 30 seconds till halftime.
Makes the grab close to the logo. Oh, he got loose. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Running to Green. Smashes through the tackle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Big guy smells it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Slams it ahead.
Touchdown.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying to impose their will with the run. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The groupers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Got it near midfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. This one's complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Kickoff, second half underway.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. With the catch, it's Hobbs. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. The groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. on the run. It's Craig. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He'll ride his man on the option. They go to the ground. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll run the draw. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. They think there's room to run to the right here. Crosses the 45.
First down.
The defense got
Good job, Faison.
And they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Harbour.
Touchdown.
Ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Gamecocks.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Running it to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wicks. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Intercepted.
Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
He'll try to take it back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gamecocks look to do some damage in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Headed to the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, South Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
Here we go. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The groupers send out the punt unit. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Shakes off the defender. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Got some
Touchdown.
room to the goal line. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Watts. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And now this offense will take the field again. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. And down he goes back at the 3.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Right down the middle.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The option look. The pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive.
First down.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. He'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the fullback. And he finds no running room at all.
Headed into the 4th quarter.
Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The groupers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way from around the 50. Can they catch him? Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes a man miss. There he goes. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
First down.
He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? On the ground.
Touchdown.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. And the groupers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Leaves it with the back. Quick spin on the run. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking for space. It's Craig. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. Throws to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The groupers will line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open.
Touchdown.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it out. It's Watts. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of...
And down he goes back at the 3. And the groupers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They want that clock to run. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gives it to the back on the draw. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw, it's Wicks. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
2-minute warning.
A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Wrapped behind the line, it's Craig. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They booted away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive at their own 48. On the option. He'll toss it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? They'll run it from the gun, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Beautiful 50-yarder.
They tacked that last score on just for good measure as they are getting oh so close to putting this one away. The kickoff is coming. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Looking for space. It's Craig. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
15 seconds to go.
And the Groupers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. One more play to pad the stats. They'll go to the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability
There you
to
have
that
it.
standard and
Next
finish
game
with a
in the
blowout
book.
like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute?
Thank
This
you
was
for
so
watching.
easy. Great
Please
execution.
like,
Just beat down in
subscribe,
every facet.
click
I think as a
that bell,
player,
folks.
you just love being in
Until
such
next
great
time.
rhythm, and we saw that
I'm out.
right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.